Hey guys, it's been a long time. In a few of my past videos, the first one that I put up, the one after that, and then there's been a few other mentions since then about my weight loss journey. So needless to say, I have been struggling pretty hardcore for the last 6 to 9 months. This time last year, I was doing really, really well. I had lost quite a bit, about 25 pounds actually, which for me at that time was quite a bit because I really, really struggle with my weight. 4th of July came and food is a celebration for me a lot. And so whenever there's special events, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all those, they're just like these events that you spend weeks, if not months, leading up to and planning. And it's really centered so much around food. That's a very, very hard thing for someone like me that struggles with food addiction and binge eating, that all this planning and everything, and then you get to the event, and then of course Christmas, I couldn't even move hardly. There was so much food, that day consumed. Thanksgiving was also there was a lot, and I have to learn ways of managing that. But just in my day to day, it's I'm not okay. Let's. Part of this video is confession and a real talk about what I deal with and how I feel like I'm failing at some of the things that I set my mind to last year. My guilt and frustration and lack of control also prevent me from feeling comfortable getting up in front of the camera, hence why there has not been any videos. Everybody is self-conscious, even if we think we're not. There's part of the brain that thinks about these things, that considers them, that we have fears and insecurities and all of that. So trying to overcome those things, putting myself in front of the camera, it's vulnerable. And I haven't been getting talking with all of you because I feel very vulnerable. This is a very difficult video for me today to make. Something I've been planning and putting off for months. And the honest reason why I'm doing it now is to confess my sins, so to speak. It was revealed this weekend. I finally admitted something to my husband that I've been hiding for months and months. And that is my food addiction. Ordering daily large quantities of food and eating it while he's at work. DoorDash is an evil, evil thing. I was hiding the bags and the boxes of things that would come in. I would hide them and dispose of them, close to trash day, and make sure that there were other things that I could put in the bin on top of it so you couldn't see it. I would keep it hidden in closets, in bags until trash day so that there was no evidence. I sit sometimes and I struggle with trying to understand why, where it comes from. Why do I do these things? Why do I have no control over this part of my life? What compels me to feel like I need to consume food in this way? Why do I get these cravings that I just can't seem to overcome? I will literally sit and dwell on what I'm going to eat for the next day. Immediately after eating, I'll eat Popeyes. And then I'm already thinking about, well, what am I going to want tomorrow? And making plans and thinking about it. Viola would come home and ask me, what'd you eat today? And I would lie. There was so much lying. I don't lie to him. We don't lie to each other. We've always been very, very honest. And the fact that I've been hiding all of this for so long, the guilt that came along with it, and just, of course, he's upset. He has every right to be upset. This is deception, and it's hurtful. He's being very supportive and understanding as best he can, and trying to help me figure out ways of coping. The fact that he knows about it now is quite a relief, and I feel like I'm not alone. I have felt very, very alone in these last 6 to 9 months of just feeling like I couldn't talk to anyone. I couldn't let anybody know that I was struggling this much. Of course, the weight coming on is astronomical. I've gained 40 pounds, over the course of time, and was pushing to an all-time high here a few weeks back. Then there was a mix-up with my blood pressure medication, which then caused excessive swelling, and I gained an extra 10 pounds on top of that. So I don't know how many people go through this. I know that there's groups that exist, and I read through people's posts, and I know I'm not alone in doing some of these things. I just don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to get control over it. I'll do okay for a while, and then something will happen, or someone will have I've gotten to the point where even people just talking about food in my presence, immediately my brain just starts thinking. And then it's this gnawing thing in my head that until I eat whatever it is that I'm craving, I can't make it stop. It just plagues me, keeps me up at night. I dream about it. And it might seem excessive when I'm, in a chat group with friends and they're talking about pizza, and I either have to leave the group or I have to say, we can't talk about this, because people don't understand. People talk about food and they have a normal ability, or I guess it's just normal to be able to talk about food and not have it destroy you the way that it does me. It's not their fault that I have a problem, and then I feel guilty that I am even having or said anything or ostracized myself from social situations because I'm afraid of being in a restaurant and not having control, or it's frustrating and isolating. There was a person who had friended Bio, heard the band, liked the band and everything, positive comments about me, my voice. They'd been on his Facebook for like 6 months, and he periodically goes through and just kind of purges, the Facebook, trims it out a little bit. And if there's people on there that he hasn't, heard from or reached out, or they haven't interacted in several months, sometimes he will unfriend. Well, this person noticed that he'd unfriended and must have been upset about it, and reacted rather strongly and sent a message saying, good luck to you and your fat wife. At first, I realized if I'm going to put myself out there in the world and I'm going to have profile and pictures and Instagram and, all this, I'm overweight. It is what it is. It's something that I need to work on and overcome and get better. And people judge. I'm not comfortable at this weight. I'm not saying that whatever size and weight someone is and they're comfortable, I'm not saying anything in that regard. What I am saying is that I'm unhealthy, and I know that, and I want to fix it, and I want to change that. And being in public, you're opening yourself up to feedback like that, and I get it. So at first it didn't I was just kind of like, yeah, it's a comment that happens. I kind of brush it off, but I'm in a vulnerable spot right now. And so it's stuck in my head and started getting to me a little bit. And it is hurtful. I think my biggest critic is myself. I'm just in a place where I would like to get control over my life again. I want to feel good about my accomplishments. I want to work towards a goal. I want to be comfortable in my body. I want to be comfortable moving around. I want to have more energy. If I truly want to live a life and be on stage and go on tour and interact with people, it takes a lot of energy. It's long days. I know how hard I'm going to have to work. If I can't manage this now and I can't get an exercise regimen, there's no way I'd be able to sustain the kind of life, touring or performing the way that I want to, being even on stage and singing for an hour, 2 hours. It takes a lot of stamina, which I don't have right now. And so I've got to be real. I have to get this under control or I'm not going to achieve my dream. And it's the dream I've had since I was single digits, singing in a hairbrush. And it's real to me. And I know I can achieve it. I'm just struggling right now. Confessing this to you guys, my audience, to my friends, fans, I'm exposing the core of my insecurities, the things that hurt. I'm setting new goals and I'm going to work to achieve them, and I'm going to fall down probably. I just have to learn how to get back up and keep going, because that's where I keep dropping the ball. I just stop. I come up with excuses. I'm depressed. I'm just tired or busy. I mean, I can come up with a million excuses as to why I don't do the things that I need to do. And the time for excuses has got to stop. I don't have all the time in the world. I'm already older than I'd like to be, but it's time to put up or shut up. I need your support. I need your help. I need your stories. I need you to tell me where you've been. How did you overcome it? Guidance. Anything you can provide. We gotta pull each other up. This last year was horrible. The beginning of this year hasn't started too great for me, for my family. We've had some struggles already, and I'm hoping that we're on, that we're putting all of that behind us and moving forward. I know I can do this, but I have to stop pushing everyone away and trying to do it alone. I can't do it alone. That's what I've been trying to do for so many years, and obviously not working. I have some positive things this year coming. New endeavors, new research, a lot of really, really cool things that I'm excited about. I've got to get back to where I can start sharing these things with everyone, performing shows, new music, all the things. I've been in the dark too long. I've been hiding, and I have to stop. So I just want to say I'm sorry that I've been absent, and I miss everyone, and I hope you'll stick around. Next video ought to be a little more upbeat, a little more positive, and some coming soon things that I'm going to be working on. Like I said, a lot of research that I'm doing, very exciting stuff. I also think that one of the next videos, we're going to talk about stage fright. How to overcome stage fright, how to be comfortable in front of people, and take a little lesson for myself today on that. Kind of get over insecurities and put yourself out there. So I encourage you guys to hang out for that next time. And see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, notification bell so you'll know when videos get posted. And back in the game. Gonna stay up on the weight loss progress. We're gonna have separate videos for that, separate videos for research and knowledge-based, and then some others for music that is up and coming. So I love all of you, and I will catch you later. Bye.